All right, we're back. Quick bathroom break. Replenish the water. Where we left off, we just reached the guardhouse. So we're gonna continue on from here. I got a little banged up fighting the dogs. The clunky controller is still. If I played this a few times through, I'd probably get the hang of it. I'm also looking directly at my OBS studio, which normally you wouldn't be doing that. I'd be looking at that, so I think there's a slight delay that's throwing me off as well. And the reason that is I have a splitter going into my other monitor, but it's coming through pink and purple, and I can't figure out for the life of me why it's doing that with the output from the PS3 into the splitter through the Elgato here. It's really odd. I haven't come across anyone else with that similar problem, but it's got to be either one of my, and it's not like wiggling it back into shape, but at least through the recording, it's capturing the pictures perfectly. So, I am gonna bring health. And I don't remember the order of how to do things in this particular part. I know I gotta get to the underground. I know I gotta make the jolt. I know the code for the jolt has something to do with, I'm trying to remember what herb. So that's interesting. I think. Alright, so we'll leave those be for now. I think in the Saturn version there's a statue in front of in those herbs there. And I do apologize, my face is. There we go, that's a little bit better. Alright, we'll wait till. I do hear a second one. I think I get the key that gets us to the basement. So this is the control room, so that gets us to. Is there anything? Nope. So I'm not going for a perfect run, not going for a full item run. Take the red book. I think this is. I think this is what you put in to get to the plant. Oh, to unlock the plant door, right? So I got the control room key. Is that all that's in here? I'm trying to remember. Sorry. Can you inspect this desk? Chair seems very tiny. Yeah, here we go. Should be shoddy ammo. Should I kill the spiders? Do I do the V-Jolt? The V-Jolt just takes time. It's like another 15 minutes of math. I think there's a key on the table. There's bees in here. It's locked. The place says 03. Don't think there's anything else on the table, right? Bees! Ah, they're after me! Oop, they got close. I think they can poison you. take one. Why do I feel... Or at least I'm going to free up a key here. I think I'll skip the V-Jolt. Could just eat the herb, and that'll top off my health. There's the map. What is this? Plant 42. So this is like the second, or I guess, is it really the first boss? Because the first encounter with the snake, you just kind of deter it. Sorry if I went there a little quick, you can always pause. Take the dormitory sketch. Should be more shoddy ammo. So this will be good. I mean, that's a lot of zombie heads you can explode right there. And then I think I am going to get a spot back. I can always eat the herb. I'm just trying to think if there's anything in the spider, in the bar, in the billiard hall. So I think, here, we'll do this part first. You know, I'm still trying to put myself back into my 14, 15-year-old self playing this game. You know, imagination running wild. You know, you have zombies, you have bioweapons. You know, before you really kind of labeled them bioweapons, I think they kind of labeled them that later in the series. Maybe they are BOWs if I looked in the manual really quick. I feel like there's a couple sound bits that I haven't heard yet. I don't know. Do we have a red herb here? No, I don't want that. I feel like there's a red herb here. Or is it just a discoloration on my screen? It looks red. Maybe not. I know, so sorry for this brightness. I have no curtains down here next to my desk. I think that's where you can put the... Sorry, I skipped this. I know, I skipped the cinematic. wonder if you can make the water level go back up. We will go say hi to the Sharkies, though. Sorry that I skipped that cutscene. I forgot hitting a button by accident. Alright, so I think these are clips. That's the key I need to go fight the plant. I thought there was explosive rounds in here. Is it just shoddy? Like I said, I played the Saturn version. There might be differences on like the ammo drops. I could have sworn there was like grenade rounds or something in here. And I thought there was an ink ribbon. That's the smashed tank, and then this should be our Sharkies. Yep. I should put them out of their misery. I don't remember if there's anything in this room to take. There might be an ink ribbon, and I think if you apply the V-jolt, I could have sworn. Like I said, there could be these very subtle differences from the Saturn version that I'm misremembering. I thought there was another item in that room. Do I have room? Yeah, I do have room. I think I've gone to all the rooms. Other than the last one before. I still feel like I went in here, right? Yeah, I just remember Chris, it's like you fight, I remember playing through as Jill and then going it back as Chris, and it's like you have to fight this thing with a damn shotgun at first. I have a feeling I'm gonna die, because that's how, like I said, there's plenty of herbs laying around. Should I have... I can take care of this real quick. Another lockpick. Yeah, I'll take the ribbon. So I'm gonna put the book. Oh, what am I doing? I'm done. We will try to get all the Modis and save Chris. I think there's a zombie in here. Maybe in here there'll be more bazooka rounds, which I have a ton now, but you need them for the hunters. Yep, here we go. Yeah, these are flame rounds. I don't think there's anything else in here. I mean, you can see that this house was built mid-1900s with all the cast iron tubs, you know. Definitely shows that, so I definitely need the bazooka. Probably do another save. Even though I would say, like, best to save after the plant encounter. And then before you encounter the first hunter. I feel like I'm gonna die to these hunters so frequent. I feel like I'm gonna die a few times. I feel like I've never survived like hunter encounters flawlessly. Something always gets you. I think they have a one-hit kill with the decap. Alright, so you can go. You can go here. Ah, crap. Well, I can't remember what's the best for the plant. I feel like fire would be best, right? I really don't need that. I'll come back in here. Screw it, we're gonna gamble. And now I'm messing up my inventory. I think that should be enough. Or what am I doing? I don't know how much ammo I need. I guess we'll bring acid or explosive? I feel like explosives put the... What I currently have in here, explosive rounds are loaded. I feel like explosive kills hunter in like one shot. Oh, I can't. I thought you could swap the ammo type in here. Alright, well. Interesting. It's so bright. So let's go down here. Let's combine them. Yeah, because I'm not coming back to the guardhouse. We'll take this as like a... No, let's watch Dan die and have to redo everything. What am I doing? All right, here we go.
What the hell is this?
Barry!
It's only
Jill.
3 shots. Flamethrower. I wonder if it's hurting you. Blop.
You saved me!
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks, Barry.
Yeah, I
Don't
really need to get
mention
a
it.
curtain.
What a monster. I can't believe... What the hell is this place anyway? Okay. I'm gonna stay in the soldiers area and take a look around. Though I'm sure there are still things in that other mansion as well. Anyway, let's start searching separately.
It's funny how you're
Okay.
saying like the same thing over and over. Alright, so this should be the key. I don't think there's anything else in this room, right? No.
Okay. I'm gonna stay in the soldiers area and take a look around. Though I'm sure there are still things in that other mansion as well. Anyway, let's start searching separately.
Okay.
I just find it funny because it's like, you would think at this point you split up so much you would just stick together.
Wesker.
I really want to get the
Jill.
Saturn version.
So you're safe.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Is that right? Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
And I think you can step on those things and they explode. I don't know if it hurts you or not. I don't remember if there's any ammo in that spider room, but I'm thinking less encounters the better. Just trying to now think of the best plot the best course to get everything done here. So I don't think I need this much ammo. We're gonna put you here. Put you here. Do I bring the shoddy? I know, I'm making a mess of the inventory. So let's get the shoddy back. Where's my shotgun rounds? Shells. Is that all of them? Alright, let's get the ink ribbon. We're gonna save here. I know, but I don't want to redo anything in the event that I die. And now this is the hunter part. And we're under 30 minutes in and out of the guardhouse, basically. Do I have explosive rounds? I feel like explosive rounds put them down in like one shot. Then we'll pick up a couple herbs. Do I grab one of these? I mean, I can make a pit stop in here. Cue the cutscene.
I know you can't answer me, but somehow, give me a sign.
So back to the mansion.
This is Jill.
Magnum and battery,
Brad?
glow disc. I think those are the three things you need.
It's broken.
So at least I was in and out of there pretty quick. I don't think I forgot anything. Whatever's in the spider room. Oh. Whatever's in the spider room, I guess probably X-Nay. Spider? Where are they falling from? I'm just, you know what I'm curious? I wonder if there's a point if you don't get the first modus that's in the library, you know, in the underground here coming up. Because you need 3 of them. Alright, so health is fine. Back to the disc. I wonder if, how far into, if you get into the lab, can you backtrack all the way to the mansion at that point? I can't remember. Yeah, this is where the game gets hard, at least in my opinion. The hunters are the worst thing to deal with in this game. watch this cutscene from dying before getting to a point where I could save. So I think the first playthrough, or the first 2 playthroughs I did, I burned through so many ink ribbons saving after like everything. There he is. One shot. Alright, cool. Alright. Just crazy that this room is. Is there anything else in this room? You can't carry anymore, but I don't need that right now per se. I just need to make sure I grab it on the way out. I can't recall. Do I need that for the basement? I feel like that's more for coming out of the underground. Thank you, Barry. Probably. Put the magnum rounds in there. Probably put you in here. We'll go back and grab that really quick. This won't be the last time I come back to this room. We'll just grab it. I don't remember if that's the metal for the fountain or something required in the basement. I'd rather just do it now. Take 30 seconds, minute, whatever. Do I have to really put the light back on? Who turned it off? Oh God, what am I doing? I don't want to go that way. I don't remember if there's a hunter in that hallway. For some reason, I feel like there is. Maybe not. Yeah. Minutes count when you're doing a speed run, but we're not doing a speed run. Alright, so I gotta fight the snake. Then I gotta put down a hunter or two. I feel like I should put the medallion back. recall what's in. This is where my mind gets foggy. What I'm gonna pick up, because I think I need this before. I think I need that coming out of the underground. All right, so I know this is where usually I would save every time I killed a hunter or two. And it's funny because I remember always thinking like, oh, what if I go a different way? It might be safer. And then you have the spiders in the main hallway where the dogs were. Really? For some reason I thought there was always an enemy there. I think that's the Saturn version. Ah, shit. Got it. All right. Phew. All right. We're good. Now we inspect the hole. I feel like one time this hole opened.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
I feel like
Hey,
one time I
what's
got left
going
hanging
on?
here and Barry didn't come back.
Now I've done it.
And I
Sorry,
literally waited
Jill.
like 20 minutes.
Wait.
He did not come back. I
I'll go and
inspect
get another
the
rope.
grave and everything. And then you're
Barry?
forced to go through. And I think the only
Barry?
way out is through by the elevator in the very beginning of the game next to the dining hall. And there's like two hunters in that hallway. And I just remember dying after venturing all the way through, full inventory. Just like, All right, so he's coming back. All right, so we can get out. So we can get up and get out.
Hey! Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope! I'm sorry, Jill.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Sorry. I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're getting tired.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill, I found something.
And that's the locked. That's the
Thank
passcode
you.
for one
I'll
of the
take this
doors
then.
on the other side of the mansion, by the dining hall. The staircase at the top. There's the other door. You need a key code to get in it. So I think we can. I think I'm equipped with what I need to just clear through here. I think there's herbs right as I first get down here. I can. Is there another one? Oof, that was close. Keep giving me the shotties. Alright, I think it's the next room there's herbs. There's like zombies chewing on a corpse. I think I could have gotten one shot. Resulting in cannibalism. We'll just combine these two. Yeah, I think the Saturn soundtrack is really different from this. I remember it being better. Like, this seems very befuddled, but I know this is the. I'm trying to remember. I don't think there's anything over around the corner. In this room, that goes upstairs. Do I take the elevator or do I go up the stairs? This is where I'm not recalling. I felt like there was another item. Jesus, that made me jump. Do not kill me. Alright, well, we're... I thought you can get around that guy. guess not. Thankfully he didn't kill me. This music's pretty cool. Wait, there's something in this desk? Magnum ammo. I'll definitely take that. Is that it? Why does this look like I can push this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Should have enough. What do we got on the shelf here? Pistol ammo. Alright, I just need to make sure I leave room for the battery. Battery in the Mo disc. I think I might have just screwed myself by taking the clip. That's the heliport. So what's interesting is I'm in the basement, right? But I can see out the back, but that's the only place with a window facing the heliport? Crazy, right? There we go. Should. You want to say, "Our buddy, you need to take this disc." I think that's the only thing in this room, right? I don't think, no, but there is. Oh well. See, this is where it's like, I wish you could drop an item. Because there's explosive rounds right there. Mm, that's poop. I don't want to leave them behind. I'm just trying to think how quickly I could come back here. Where does this bring me? Oh, this is on the other side of the door with the passcode, right? Is it? No, I don't think I can. Ah, yeah. Fudgy fudge. Pretty banged up. Can't just take an urban heal. Fudge. Alright, so I need to heal up, that's for sure. Crap. This is where I'm wondering. I probably should save. I really dodged a bullet there. I thought I was dead. I knew I was gonna get double grad because there's no like shove off. Let's... That's gonna cost me some time. I know there's red herbs in that outdoor place. Alright, at least know I can recover from this. I know about at the next hour mark, so Guardhouse, almost done with this. I really just need, honestly, if I didn't want the Magnum, I could probably go for it right now. You know? Alright, ammo disc. Battery. We can go here. Magnum round. We put you away. I can go explosive rounds. This is what I think I do. I know I'm burning time. I'm probably between the 4 and 5 hour mark at this point, 100%. I'm going to get the explosive rounds. I'll heal myself. the debate would be is if I go out I think I can bypass the long hallway. The question is, how bad do I want that Magnum? Because I don't think there's anything else on that side other than the Magnum. The Magnum is... Do I have any herbs over here? No. Okay. Alright, so... Is there a over here behind the zombie? No. Because I can heal up, grab the explosive rounds, it don't matter, if I want the Magnum, I'm fighting a horde of frickin' hunters. I feel like I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm a hit from death. I don't think there are any red herbs down here. I don't know if I can make it to the plant room. I just can't remember where the hunter is on the second floor. Now if I go back this way, up the stairs to the first floor, and then I can just cut back through the basement to escape. And then I gotta deal with the underground. Nope. If I can grab a couple of herbs, I don't care. I feel like I'm burning through because I'm not picking up all the red ones. Yeah, we're now at hour mark. Or hour 2. We'll do that. I know I should have left a single one. I don't remember this next hallway if there's 1 or 2 hunters. I know there's one at the base of the stairs. Fuck. Do I just go up and... That's right, that one's kind of dumb. I think this is where they start calling them BOW for the first time. Sorry if that's quick, you can always pause if you want to read it. So we got shotty ammo. We got Magnum. And the only thing I'm thinking is like I want as minimal Alright. Oh, I didn't want to go in. I need to get the stupid tiger eye. I'm taking some extra hits from the hunters. I guess their eyesight is bad, just like the zombies. Clearly I was in his line of sight. So I should have a decent amount of Magnum ammo. I do have a decent amount. I'm just trying to think what I bring into the cave. Oh yeah, be good to grab that. At least now I don't have to go through the upstairs hallway. I don't have to go through the upstairs dining hall, where it's just extra hunters. That saves you some ammo. I think I remember as Chris at one point I was really good on the pistol ammo. I was using pistol ammo to take them out. It takes like 9, 10 bullets. So if I go here, and then I'll just cut through the basement. That way I avoid extra encounters. I'm basically grabbing the battery and getting out of here. I just can't remember if... Just can't remember if I lost my train of thought. Alright, so we want to go... Yeah, back. Basically back the way we came, up the rope. Yeah, don't know what I just did there. Had a brain fart thinking, oh yeah, there's herbs over there, but there isn't. Shotgun ammo. Not terrible. I'm just trying to think. Do I need to bring the medallion? Because once I do the once I do the battery, I got to bring the battery and the crank. I need inventory space, and I don't think there's an item room. And you got to pick up the knife for the hack and slash past the spider. You know, cut all the webbing. So I'm trying to figure out the best approach to doing this. Because for some reason I have this weird feeling like you need both cranks. I can't recall. I know I'm going to screw this up. And I'm just trying to think, when you get out of the cave, you need both medallions. And I think you pick up a second disc. So like I feel like you need to bring the bare necessities as far as firepower. Alright, so we're going to put you in the chest, since we're not coming back to the mansion. We'll do a little item management. Yeah, I got green herbs. Magnum rounds. Magnum rounds. So that's a lot of death dealing. Let's try to add all our clips. We have a lot of pistol. Can use this on the tyrant. I'm just thinking, do I just go heavy hitter? Because it's all hunters in the underground. And definitely need the battery. I feel like I need the crest because there's no save room. And I need the crank. Jesus. I feel like this is going to be a shit show. Alright. So I gotta go down, put the battery in, take it up, use the crank, go back down. I feel like we don't need this because I don't have zombies. Right? That'll bring me some health or bring extra acid rounds. And I start with that. Alright, hopefully this is good enough. Now let's get an ink ribbon save, and then we'll take a break. Alright, and with that, we're going to take a break.